Hi everybody, I hope you're having a great day. In this video, I'm going to be covering Howard the Duck. He made his first appearance in Adventure into Fear, issue number 19, that was released in December of 1973. Howard is a sentient duck, and he stands 2 feet 7 inches tall, weighs 40 pounds, having typically brown eyes, although he's occasionally been shown with blue eyes, and is covered with yellow feathers. He doesn't have any true powers other than the fact that he's extremely agile to be a duck, as well as being extremely intelligent, even when compared to most humans. Not to mention that his great willpower and heart lends itself to making him a pretty good leader as well. He's known to be proficient at creating and using various different weapons, and ironically is a very good hand-to-hand combatant, being a master of the obscure martial art known as Quack Fu. So this has come in handy whenever he's teamed up to do heroics with various other beings, such as the Man-Thing and his office-building neighbor, the She-Hulk. And although quite often he's been an unemployed adventurer, Howard has a breadth of experience that has led him to do everything from being a former candidate for the President of the United States to more recently starting his own detective firm. Now, Howard the Duck was originally from a parallel universe to Earth 616, where people evolved from waterfowl. There he lived a normal life in New Stork City on Duck World. But one fateful day, a demon named Thog caused the interdimensional cosmic axis to shift. In his attempt to unite all realities into one, Howard was dropped into the Florida Everglades on Earth, which happened to be the location of the Nexus of all realities. Hoping to go back to his universe, Howard would team up with Dakim the Enchanter, Cork the Barbarian, the Sorceress Jennifer Kale, and the Man-Thing, banding together to successfully beat Thog. But unfortunately, while on the way back, Howard would fall off the stepping stones of oblivion and fall back to Earth, landing in Cleveland, Ohio. This would leave him stranded on Earth, wandering around like a duck out of water. But one day he would meet up with a woman named Beverly Switzler, who took him in so he could have a place to call home. Their bond would grow to the point of having a true relationship as they went about having their quacky different adventures, fighting against beings like Dr. Angst and Pro Rata. Howard would try to go register with the Superhuman Registration Act, but he was told that the government's official policy was that he did not exist, which was a bit irritating, and it was later corrected, allowing him to officially fight in the subsequent battle against the Skrulls during the Secret Invasion. Howard would go on to have a part in many different adventures, quite often running into a recurring villain named Dr. Bong, who happened to be the ex-boyfriend of Beverly, his girlfriend. But the Duck would always overcome, and would go on to be a member of the Armor Organization and help battle an interdimensional zombie plague, and would later even lead the Ducky Dozen. Upon going back to his private detective work, he would end up being kidnapped by the Collector. But he would escape, and with the help of the Guardians of the Galaxy, Silver Surfer, Linda the Duck, and Shocket, they would work to free the rest of the Collector's prisoners. And later, giving one more attempt to return to his own universe, he would use the Abundant Glove, which would accidentally turn himself into a living nexus of all realities, due to a piece of it becoming stuck within him. And since an organization known as the Cult of Entropy wanted to destroy the Nexus, they sought out to destroy him. So luckily he was helped out in this situation by the Man-Thing, who absorbed the piece of the Nexus fragment within himself. But his quacky adventures wouldn't stop there, because he would later discover that he was the unwitting star of one of Mojo's reality shows, and would have to fight to gain his freedom, and his story goes on.